Henderson.
And he deals. Swings and misses. And this one is off and running. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Righty delivers. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Derek Jeter. Going one. Most people think of Derek Jeter as being from Michigan, but the kid from Kalamazoo was actually born in New Jersey. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. Swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Strike 2. The wide to kick the pitch. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. And a pitch. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Bounce to third. Henderson over to first in time. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's the DH, Lou Gehrig. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig. Probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431, 584. Not too bad, right? Well, that was maybe the worst season of his career. Tells you about what kind of player he was. Jeter on the run, throw to first. Out number 3. Back inside Fenway Park. Second inning set to go. And now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. One of the things you don't think about with Freddie Freeman, he's really good defensively picking over there, but he's got a very good throwing arm. In high school, he could throw 95 plus from the mound. To the right side, Marte. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And fouled off. No score here in the second. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Munetaka Murakami. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and he's safe at first.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of them. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Betts hauls it in, 2 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Torrey Hunter. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Harper makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back here at Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Stays alive. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Chase Utley, the next to hit.
The second baseman, Chase Utley.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And now the DH, Jack Sawinski. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Sawinski measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Back in Boston. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Steele back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The 0-1. Bounce to the right side. Throw on to Freeman. Lindor retired. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. A switch hitter batting right. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. And it's off the wall.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
No way.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner stays where he is. Next offering misses. Full count, 3-2. On the ground right side, in plenty of time to first, and 2 away now.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Alex Bregman, looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's a big power threat. Gunnar Henderson. Here comes the pitch. And that's a little high.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. The pitch. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So digging in, Derek Jeter. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And strike 2.
You know, Luke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next one just misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him swinging. 7 in a row by way of the K. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. 0-1. And there's the strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order 2nd time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Betts running hard to get it. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's into 2nd with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's Mike Trout. Reached on an infield single his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. He's under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
He swings and fouls one off. Strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. We We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in is the speedy Ken Griffey Jr. And a pitch. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. With Jr., probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Late that time, and it's strike two.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Comebacker to the mound. To first. And that quickly 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Betts, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. Back here in Boston. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Torrey Hunter. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
And now the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Second baseman.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. And that's outside. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just...
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Back here at Fenway, at the plate. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Next to hit, Chase Utley. His first at-bat was a strikeout. There's a swing and a miss. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. And 1 and 2.
1 and 2. You count.
Got him swinging. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jack Lewinsky. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
2 strikes.
Chapman tosses to first, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson. The pitch. And downstairs. High in the air, out to right. Betts is on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Bregman stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nice. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's off the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Betts settles underneath it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now.
Number 55. Muratabe.
So now a pinch hitter, Johnny Bench. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. On the ground to the left, Henderson. Tosses across to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back now at Fenway. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Throw on the bench. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, he hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And the 0-2. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And now here is Harper, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one. 0-1. Two outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a bottom of the inning. And now batting, Mike Trout. And a pitch.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Early.
Now one missed. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. At the belt and fires. That one ripped.
No way. What?
Griffey drops step, ranges back. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Jonah Heim now at the plate. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Kicks and deals. Good eye right there. And there's a ball.
What?
Betts right there to make the grab. And there are 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. Harper has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Pryor back to work. Just missed.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Here's Mookie to hit. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Damn.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Biggio swings through it for strike 1. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. The high. And welcome back. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. And the pitch. Center field. And there's one away. Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 2. On the ground to third. Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch has popped up. And that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 there. Chop to third. Chapman gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. So now the DH spot, Julio Rodriguez. a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Not in time. He's safe.
Just elite level speed on display right there, and he needed every bit of it. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
New arm out of the bullpen, Jose Alvarado.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Henderson in the box now, takes strike one. And a sac bunt here. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's an out on the sacrifice. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. On the ground. In plenty of time to first, third out. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the ninth. And now it's Alex Bregman. And he deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Down the line, it's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The pitch. And that's a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out. And here's the first baseman, Johnny Bench. That hits the dirt, and that is ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit. To the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball three. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Got it by him for the K. 2 on, 1 out. Now Trout gets a chance. It's the hit. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 away, and the game-winning run stands at second.
Oh,
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Fought off foul.
Very early. What? Oh my God, that should have been a home run.
The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Yes.
That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And another ball. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. extras here. Now, Bryce Harper. The pitch. And that bunted towards third. Chapman fires to first on the run. There to beat him by an eyelash. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. A bunt, and it's popped up. Marte puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Down to third, and he gets back safely. Freeman swings through it for strike 1. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Bench. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. Bounced out to short, and that one finds its way through. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. High fly ball, right field. Betts settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And here is Ketel Marte.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That one is absolutely belted. Griffey drops step, ranges back. That ball has just been floated off the island. Ketel Marte goes deep, and they walk it off in extra innings.
What?
Is this garbage? This thing in here?
Yeah.
Why didn't you throw it out?
I don't know.
ready to go. Now the third baseman,
Leading off
Jerry
for New
Hairston
Jersey,
Jr.
The third baseman, Jerry Hairston Jr.
The wind of the pitch. Tapped up the first base side, and he takes it himself for the out. Michael Young will hit next. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Base hits. Base hit here, base hit there.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And stepping in is the speedy Ken Griffey Jr. And that's in there for strike one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, but he's back in time.
Turn my man right
And now the right fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
0-1's the count.
And he's back to first in time. Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one's carrying. Leaping, and he makes the grab.
every time.
Here's a speed threat, Jaron Duran.
That's the right fielder, Duran.
The pitch. In the air, left side. Hernandez ranging after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now Jerry Hairston Jr. That's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Next pitch inside, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting third.
And now the first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
Hernandez.
In the dirt, no advance, good job behind the dish. Squirts away a little bit, fires to first, and almost got him, but he gets back in. Definitely had thoughts of trying to move up there.
Runner, yes,
Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out there. And the top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
The second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber.
Slider or something. Hit a breaking ball for him.
The wide to kick the pitch. Popped up. He's under it. Makes the catch, one down. So now Turner in on that right side. foul ball.
Sinker.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Bounced up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
All right, got a hit there. Take it.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
I was blasting that.
Next one misses. And that's ball 2. But he's safe.
He's afraid to pitch to me. Like,
You know what I feel like, Boo? I mean, throwing it down to second base, like, honestly, there's only a couple of guys that have ever had any success in doing that. It's just really hard to pick somebody off second.
bait.
It's a fair
I'm not
point.
taking it. I would have got out with 30 speed. Hell no. I'm not taking that. What is this guy doing?
That one is absolutely belted. That ball has just been voted off the island. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0.
Maybe these theme teams do just
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
I just destroyed that ball. That ball is not coming back. Damn, I hit that far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Michael Kidd.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Oh,
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Ty France. On the ground, out to short.
11 speed as
And
well.
that is that. Here at Shibe Park, bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. Brooks Raley comes on now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Thinking Kyle Tucker has done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Batting fifth.
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Brandon Lau in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 2.
I love it.
The 0-2. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's
Try something
top
there.
half of the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jerry Hairston Jr.
Jerry Hairston Jr.
King back to work. And a good eye there. King goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Now here is Michael Young. And first offering is fouled off.
Can't hit that. That's crazy.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
It's griefing me right now.
Here's your 1.
That's what you get, bitch.
That one laced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Trying to take mad long and pitch the ball. Still gonna lace
Man,
it.
those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Junior batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. There's a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
In the air out to center. Yastrzemski makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1.
Rodriguez.
There's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. That ball has just been voted off the island. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Now the batter now, Bill Mazeroski. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Mazeroski caught in a rundown now.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first. Turner climbs in on that right side. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Eugenio Suarez. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Mazeroski off of first with 2 away. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
Your attention, please. Now, Josh Hader.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I'm.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Bounce to the left side, and that squirts through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. And strike one to the catcher. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. And ball one.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back.
Got it by him for the K.
I missed it. I was about to hit another one. Damn. Rutgers is on top right now.
As we go to the last of the third, Mike Yastrzemski up here. Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Yeah, what up?
Line drive, caught. Alan
dude.
Trejo, the next to hit.
Yo, it was, yeah, so like they have like captains, they call them. They're basically like
Up and in,
equivalent theme
and it's
teams.
1-0.
And for this event, you're only allowed to use like certain groups of players. And one of them is like Griffey, so he like boosts like live series is like the current players, Mariners. I think his boost must help them against righty pitching because
Just missed.
dude, this guy's had righties in the whole game. I've just been destroying them, like everybody. It's pretty cool. Yeah. And I got an Astros
big swing and a miss.
live series for the pitching side. It's pretty cool. Well, in the beginning, no one was doing theme teams, but
He
it
caught it
seems like
behind
they
his
boosted
back to
definitely, like,
first.
pretty much.
Nicely done for the out. Next to hit, Raul Ibanez.
But my feet is down later.
And that's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Ibanez checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. Fights it off. He'll see another. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John
Cool,
Shambi
these
saying
stats
so
carry
long.
over when you play co-op, so like some of these dudes, if I play co-op, they'll see like I have those stats for them. Oscar Hernandez on 2 for 2 home run, 2 RBIs, hit a home run with Julio Rodriguez. They're not even good. They're like 82s, bro. I was like, how? They must get boost. Yeah, they must have been. Well, the boost must have made them better than that. Like, it doesn't show what it gets them to, but damn. What are you in right now? I'll switch over to FIFA. I'll try this shit out. No, what about promos or something? You can't do that?
Excitement in the Parisian air. We're at the party.
Welcome to FIFA 23. To continue, please select the trainer. Your trainer will guide you through the wide...
Can you skip this shit? The hell? Oh my god, no. Come on, I'm a FIFA pro. I don't need this shit. Everton's my favorite team still. What? Oh. Oh no. That's funny. Oh man. No, wait, man. happened? Yeah. What the fuck? Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much like done. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm an 81. Pissed, man. I did a fantasy baseball league for money, and I like doubted Nestor, man. I hope that's I think the reason I lose this cat. I'm winning the category, but I only have like 2 more starting pitchers, and he has 4. But, like, I don't know. I didn't get it for some reason. Cheek clap. Says I joined. Says I joined. Let's get some water real quick. Rules Cup? Wanna try it? Alright. Remember all the settings? All those settings, like, oh, I forgot you could do any too. You wanna click match with any though, so we don't have to play someone. I guess it doesn't matter, but it'd be nice. Got a game plans or something. Remember we used to be able to tell the AI to do certain stuff? Definitely helped. Word. True. Yeah, I think they had that last year. Something like it, yeah. They had archetypes, but probably wasn't as depth.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And with the new campaign just moments away from getting started, the excitement here is palpable. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, last season was an absolute disaster for them. They got so many things wrong. But hopefully, a change of game plan and a change in attitude will see them back to their best and competing for promotion.
And you don't want to lose possession there. Superb block.
Oh, wow.
Wonderful chance. Palmed away by the keeper.
Oh.
And it's gone behind for the corner. Played over. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. Successfully cut out. Head. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though.
Well, what a goal that would have been. Surprised he took it on, to be honest. Long way out, but oh so close.
Moya. Strong but fair tackle.
Strong but fair tackle.
Going well. Peters. And Reed with it. And intercepted it. A deft clearance. Berezovsky. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. An incisive pass. Just needs to stay calm. A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved
I just wanted to get it to
lead,
him,
and
but
now
then
they
like
can
I didn't
celebrate.
realize he made a nice run like that. I missed the
Well, let's
first
see
run
this
he
again.
made.
The vision to play this through ball is superb, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. and Reed with it. Well, a good tackle.
I saw you there, but I don't think I have the stats for that yet.
Berezovsky. An encouraging Arsenal move. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance.
Hello, Jay. Celebrating your birthday. Happy birthday, Jay. From all of you friends.
Firing it towards goal. Well, it wasn't quite the quality of shot that we were all anticipating.
It's Jay's birthday.
Moya.
Score a goal with Get's head and Riley Green.
It's with Diallo. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. And the keeper more than equal to the task.
I made this one look a lot more like
plenty of time left and a corner
put
coming
some
up.
effort into this one.
It hasn't come to very much. Well, he's got himself caught offside.
Well, the players in the box have every right to be mad. That's a real
It's an
waste.
interesting stadium. What the fuck's back there?
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Sakamoto. Deserves credit for winning the ball back.
If I had known the CPU was going to make such a dangerous play against me, like right there, damn.
The referee correctly decided to play advantage.
Almost gave it right
Moya. Well read to ease the pressure. And space to cross it. Must be. Oh, majestic finish! He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Magnificent!
Magnificent.
Well, what a piece of skill this is.
I ain't think he had it in him, bro.
Agility,
I don't think he was
technique,
going to
and
bite
power.
that, I'm
It's
being
a great
honest.
goal.
Yeah,
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser.
That's right, I think we're
1-1.
going to beat these guys. I'm not too worried about that.
Moya.
I've been hella
Borges.
conservative on my turbo
Chance
too.
to play it in. Well, no real accuracy and easy for the keeper.
Just gotta see how my finish ends up being. Oh wow, you can't show the. Try to jockey that.
Well, very effective play in possession. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Not advantage with them.
Oh, you got
Referee
fucking
says play
kidding me,
on.
man.
And
Oh,
he's
nice.
retrospectively awarded the free kick now, having tried to give them the advantage.
Damn, man. How come you couldn't send that to me either?
Played into the box.
Yeah, 5-4.
It might end up being a genuine chance. And that is defending of the highest order.
And then that time I tell him to do a chip lob and he just does that. Like, I don't get it.
Arsenal have possession again. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. And taking it away.
Looks like they're burning on like boost. He definitely is.
Yilmaz. Head. Making progress. Well, possibilities inside the box. And a relatively simple save for her.
Good. Oh man.
Just the challenge that was required. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Tom and this guy.
So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Simonsen. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball.
Nice.
Good work to regain possession.
Oh, my man, bro. Fuck. Damn, man.
This is looking threatening. On to Diallo. Real chance. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
I wonder, set him
Well, it's great awareness of
foot.
space
Is
in the
there
box,
like,
and
can
then
we
he
use like
shows
a
a lot of
regular team and
composure
play
with the
like
finish.
seasons
That's a clever goal.
head to head? You know what I mean?
So on with the
How
match.
much,
2-1
like how
is
Foot
the
has the
scoreline.
head-to-head co-op.
What's going to
like,
happen
we just
next?
pick like teams that have, you know, like just a regular head-to-head with real
Simonsen.
teams.
Calvo. And scope for them to produce something exciting. He scored once already and close to making it a double.
Well, every time he gets on the ball, he
That'd
looks
be
a
cool.
real danger
Be
today.
done, do that.
Well, the crowd are doing their
Rank
bit.
up in
Can
seasons
they
and
find
stuff.
the equaliser here?
And there's the delivery.
Probably be like someone good. I don't know.
Gutierrez. Well, not hard to read that pass. Showing good defensive judgment. Head.
Why did pass it?
Couldn't keep it.
Pass it back to him. Oh man.
Head. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Electing to cross into the centre. But goalkeeper's ball. Disappointingly for them. And the flag raised. Offside it is.
Nice.
And very deftly cut out. Yilmaz.
What the hell are they doing?
There wasn't much in that
God.
offside decision. Could have been in business.
As you can see, the visitors have had much less of the ball, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers.
Wow,
It's
I
been
thought
a
it was
great
offside.
counter-attacking
It's kinda
display.
looking at that too.
And there to intervene.
Almost, dude. Almost.
That's useful play. Well, strong play to hold the ball up. Could cross it in here. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back.
Oh boy.
Berezovsky.
Well, the fans are driving their team on here, but can they respond with a goal? Time is running out.
Was spot on with that challenge. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Head. Peters. Calvo. Marchesi now. Simonsen. And forward they go, chasing the game. It comes to nothing in the end. Just 10 minutes to go. Well, offside anyway, albeit a tight one. And he takes it away. Berezovsky. Diallo with it here.
Damn, man.
Well, no stopping him. Able to skip past his man. Can they keep it out? Just cleared away in the nick of time. Offside quite clearly. Well, the pass not finding its target.
Oh, come on. No. Fucking clicking for it way before that.
Options in the centre. Oh dear, not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, Stuart.
Well, from that range he should be scoring, and he knows it.
And with that, the attack fizzles out.
Man.
And there goes the final whistle on
2-1. I leveled up at least. 1 skill point. Playing the same team.
a stadium with its own feel and character. Welcome to Loftus Road. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Thanks, Derek. Well, it was far from the ideal start on match day 1, but a chance at redemption now. Don't get me wrong, it's still early days, but if they want to make an impression on...
Could be determined defending. Another block. And clears the danger.
What? That was going to be on me?
Promising attack this.
I thought it said foul. Oh my god.
Gerson. De Vries. Sandoval. Excellent passing. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. And a throw-in it's going to be.
Did not know I was getting the ball, bro. I was not trying to pass that, but I was going to pass it inevitably.
Oh, a lovely ball. Oh, that's a solid piece of defending when it looked as though it might go wrong for them. Must take the lead here. And keeping it out.
Oh, come on, dude. What?
Delivering it. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper.
Wow. That's right, I got my feet wet. I like it.
That's a very fine piece of tackling. Crossing opportunity. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Word from the benches that he's actually twisted his knee. That's why he's been trying it out. At the moment, he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Head. Yilmaz. Well, can they make one of these passes count? Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Davy. Sandoval. Now, options are plenty. And a decent delivery. And the danger's still on. And in the end, no damage done. Head. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Davy. Gerson. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Big chance! Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger.
What the hell?
Just the challenge that was required. And he could really get at the opposition. Can he find the net?
Oh,
and the keeper flings himself at the ball. He's driven in the corner. Well, nicely cut out. Peters.
Oh.
Back now to the goalkeeper. Guzman.
Damn. Got a nice press going on.
Yildiz. And Amos has it now. Davy. Shin. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Good looking move this. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. Davy.
I'll have to my skill points after the screen. Maybe it'll help.
Chance here! Just couldn't get it through. Making progress. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Davy. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. And a good-looking pass. And Amos has it now. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? Good technique displayed. Simonsen. And he takes it on! Well, it wasn't quite as dangerous as I thought it might be. Gerson. Peterson. De Vries.
Damn, man.
And so the first half story has been
You
written.
press after
It's
loose
half
ball.
time here.
See if that works. Shit. Well, never mind then.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And very deftly cut out.
Ah, I almost got it out to you.
Oh, big chance. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping.
Bro, I don't understand how that wasn't a foul, bro. He literally fucked me up. And it wasn't
Played
even-
over.
Oh!
Well, in fairness, it
Why
wasn't
did
the
I
best of
bite?
headers.
Trying to bite that.
Well, when you see those stats, it's amazing how they're trailing in this game because they've created so many chances, they just haven't taken them. At some point, they've got to get back into this game.
In with a chance.
Wow.
In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. So back
Fucking
underway
thing
with the lead
says keep
standing at
trying.
2-0.
Thanks.
Well, possibilities in the centre.
Oh, I meant to cross that.
Utterly
Wow,
disappointing
Jesus.
cross. Goal kick.
That was terrible. Why did he cross that so bad? Bro.
Shin. Excellent defending. Head. And they need to get tighter here. Well, disappointing end to the move. Head. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
He'll have a go here.
Oh, man.
Willems. Not the pass he had in mind.
Oh, God. Our defense just got diced up. Oh, man.
Delivered into the box.
Ah!
That's a great stop.
Jeez.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Can someone get on the end of this?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
sensational effort.
Well, the audacity to attempt that, it nearly paid off. It would have been a spectacular goal.
Sakamoto. A very timely interception. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Berezovsky. Head. Difficult to stop him. How about the cross? Oh, fancy footwork. Well shown inside. Able to get a body in the way. Who can he pick out? Well, not quite the ideal delivery. Not much time to make up his mind. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Must score!
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I missed the fucking net completely.
The chance to get back into this. As it is, they're going to struggle now.
Davey struggling to keep the ball.
It's alright, I'm gonna get one of these. Fuck!
Shin.
That should have been a goal.
The ball back with Arsenal now.
Oh wow, what a terrible fucking through ball. I've been gone.
Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Berezovsky. Well, this game is almost in the history books, and it's not going to be one the visitors will want to remember for long, Stuart.
Well, they've been second best, that's for sure, and the main problem's been in midfield, where they've been overrun at times. They just haven't been able to get enough possession. It's not been a good performance today.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Can they hit on the break? Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. 10 minutes to go.
If I could have scored on it. Oh, man, I should just blast it. Took a chance.
Now, options are plenty. Head. When you're trailing by a couple of goals, there's no margin for error.
Well, you can't miss those sort of chances. Back into the game.
I know. I'm gonna be completely honest. I wasn't expecting it. My bad. I really I don't know. I thought you were ripping a shot, and I just wasn't expecting that shit.
And they have possession again. And so into the final 5 minutes.
Oh man, my bad.
Prepare to take on the shot.
Wow, and then you hit
They're
that.
getting closer.
Wow.
They're not finished yet.
That was filthy.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next?
What? It didn't pass to. I tried. I pressed A. It didn't register. What?
Head.
Oh my god.
This could square the game. And it has. Great excitement. And no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak. So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner.
Oh.
Just leaning back a bit and over the bar.
Wow.
And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be.
Right. Damn, I didn't even get on the top 5. That is 7.2 though, what the fuck? It's not even like a bad game. Alright, let me upgrade my person. Got 2 skill points. Alright. Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Knights and the Octopus. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson.
Leading off for the Knights, the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
And he deals. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Marsh hauls it in for the out. One up, one down. Now it's the DH, Lou Gehrig. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderer's Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another. Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
Gehrig hit behind Babe Ruth in those Murderers Row days. They both have tons of power, but their home runs had much different trajectories.
And he walked him.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Out there to center. Outman settles under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Munetaka Murakami now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Fouled off to the right. Got him, and that'll do it. Bottom of the first. Here's some real power at the plate. Brent Rooker.
The left fielder.
The pitch. And fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Luis Ariz stands in. That clips the corner. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. First offering misses the mark. Just missed.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Pop up here, third base side. Lindor under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Now there's one away. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Out towards left center. And that one hops the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Torrey Hunter stands in now and watches strike one. Called strike right there. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Save!
No, he's safe.
I confused him.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
He is safe!
Pitcher good. Nailed the pitcher.
First and second, one out. Here's Ketel Marte.
Oh, man.
0-1. And a foul ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
One out. Runners at first and second. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. Marsh raging back towards the wall. Back some more. That ball has just been voted off the island. Ketel Marte goes deep, and they add on. It's 4-0. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ricky Henderson.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Ketel Marte is coming up big lately.
Here's Tommy Pham. Marte on the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Fought off foul. Marte on at second with 2 down. The next pitch misses, 2-2. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strike. All right, ready to go here. Here's Francisco Lindor. And a pitch. That one misses, and we're underway from Fenway. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Hunter throws to second, but he's in there easily.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Reggie Jackson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. You know, Zach Gallen was traded twice in his first 3 years as a pro. 2017, the Cardinals traded Sandy Alcantara and Gallen to Miami for Marcell Ozuna. And then in 2019, the Marlins traded Gallen to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm Jr. Out towards right center field. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
Munetaka Murakami.
And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. That's inside.
It's a good take.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Smoked on the ground a second. Marte throws to first in time. And there's 2 away. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Lindor on to first. And that will end the inning. Back here in Boston, now it's the power speed combo. Ricky Henderson. Here comes a pitch.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it. That's what the fans came to see, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the DH, Lou Gehrig. And there's the strike. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next one just misses. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes, and one away. And here is Matt Chapman. That smash towards center. Lee makes the catch for the out. Out, number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the air, center field. Lee under this one. Drops into the glove. And back here in Boston. New inning getting started at the plate. George Springer. And that clips the inside corner. George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011. And he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. Righty to the plate. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now batting Robinson Cano. Swings and misses. 0-1. Ball 1 there. The 1-1. Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next off. Way upstairs. One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking. Kwan Galigalau getting ready to hit. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. Don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. And the 0-2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Just a weak fly ball this time. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Foul ball. The 1-1. Good eye in that spot. On the ground, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and quickly one away in the second. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. And there's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And that should be extra bases. Heim around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. And now the lefty. Bounce to third. Moncada. Fires over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
The second baseman.
Check swing. He went. And it's 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Yeah, man.
Hunter on third with 2 out. Got him.
Okay.
That's the inning.
That's annoying.
Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Lee, 24 years old, and he was born in Japan. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and a quick out, number 1. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Doubled in his first AB. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple gold gloves and a platinum glove, multiple all-star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Outside. That one lifted to left. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Now it's the DH, Munetaka Murakami. And first offering is fouled off. Murakami measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting third in the lineup. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. 0-2 now. That's hard hit on the line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a double. And now Yohan Moncada. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Brings it in for the third out. Welcome back, and here is Ricky Henderson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
The wind and the pitch. And it's caught for the out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Alex Bregman. Looking to start something with one gone. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the second overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. The 1-0. Now 1-1.
Oh, Boog, a lot of guys would love to be taken in the first round and second overall, but Alex Bregman seems to have carried that as a chip on his shoulder over the years, not being the number 1 pick overall. And he's played in such a way where he's always trying to show people that he's the best, and it's translated on both sides of the ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. That ball has just been voted off the island. Matt Chapman bops one out of here, and they add a run. It's 3-1. Next is the speedy first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2. The pitch. Just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got it by him for the K. On to the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
The first baseman.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going. This one swung on and hit well, way back there, and in one hops the wall. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Relay throw to third, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. Next to hit, Robinson Cano. Caught looking his first time up.
He's so mad.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. In the dirt. 3rd out.
That's it.
Mom. Mom. Can you put the oven on? Can you put the oven on? Alright.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's New Jersey going up against Honolulu. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2. Count.
Next pitch is popped up. He's got it, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Lou Gehrig in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Matt Chapman. And that's in there for strike 1. For Jacob deGrom, he comes from humble beginnings. You think about it, a 9th-round pick by the Mets in 2010. He went to Stetson, and he was mainly a shortstop at Stetson. By the way, Stetson, if you're wondering, it also boasts another Cy Young Award winner, Corey Kluber. Got him swinging. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The Y that kicked the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. An absolutely majestic shot, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
Good hitters count the 2-0. That one fouled off. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in for the out. Munetaka Murakami will hit next.
Munetaka.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The other way, and that's just foul. And the right-hander deals.
Ball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. to the right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first, and that is out number 2.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Gunnar Henderson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Up the middle, Marte slings to first. That ends the inning. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. Good eye right there.
375.
Swing and a miss. And a count even 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. That one drilled left field, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Well done behind the dish. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a foul ball.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. DeGrom checks the runner. Murakami dives back in safely. 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Tosses to first. 1 out in the second. Jonah Heim, the next to hit.
The catcher, number 28.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Struck him out looking on the backdoor slider. And the batter now, Torrey Hunter. He was late there, strike 1. Next one misses, ball 1. Murakami at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Bottom of the second. Here is Yohan Moncada. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
The punch out there, and there's one away. Now batting Robinson Cano. And that one hammered back there. And that one is gone. He'll touch them all, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Base is empty, one away. Digging in, Carlos Santana. First offering misses the mark. Fouled off. He was late. That catches the top part of the zone. Now 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Batting eight, the left fielder.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
McNeil.
Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank over me.
And welcome back. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
The shortstop.
Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Knocks it down to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Jacob deGrom, obviously, with a very impressive resume. He's only the 3rd player in history to win the Rookie of the Year and multiple Cy Young awards. The other 2 guys to do that, Justin Verlander and Tom Seaver. Next offering is fouled back.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been to many games as a fan.
Next pitch is downstairs. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Henderson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. There's a strike.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Righty delivers. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
And that's outside. 2 down, nobody on. Bounced up the middle. A dive. Nice stop.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And the 0-1. This one smoked out to left. McNeil makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, now it's going to be Mike Trout.
The right fielder, Mike
Gibson back to work. Well, Singy, Mike Trout, the resume speaks for itself. A guy that's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star Game MVPs, a Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's going to go down as one of the best position players ever. And the pitch. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swings through that one. 0-1. And now it's even up. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Off the plate inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1 now. That one finds the zone, and now 2-2. Kicks and deals.
3 balls, 2
In
strikes.
this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The wind of the pitch. That to right. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
Munetaka Murakami now at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
On the ground right side. Henderson over to first in time. But they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. And now batting Mike Trout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. At 30 years old, Mike Trout, 1,000 runs, 300 homers, 200 stolen bases. The only other players in Major League history with those numbers at that age, A-Rod and Willie Mays. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And now, Jonah Heim. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's down and away.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one's in there, and it's 3-2.
3-2.
Line drive.
Damn. Let's go.
Can't get there, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Now
everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a ball popped up. Knocks it down. And he's out. Tried to score in the error, but instead the third out and the inning is over. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Munetaka Murakami. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
Hey, rock star, look at you.
Towards first. He steps on the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Way out front for strike 2. Next offering misses down and away. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. So digging in, Robinson Cano. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. And he deals. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the big-time power threat, Francisco Lindor. The pitch. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Line drive caught.
Oh my God.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clear. Clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Ketel Marte leaves the yard, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-2. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. In there for strike 1. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Gathers and throws to first. And that's an out.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back there.
The wall, of course.
Up against the wall and makes the catch. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
The catcher, Carlos Santana.
The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that one pulled foul. Here's the 0-2. And that just misses.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jeff McNeil stands in. Went down on strikes his first time through. Gregory Soto taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Right fielder.
Here's Mike Trout. Struck out swinging his first time. That one down the line. Fires to second for 1. And that's 2. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is Matt Chapman. And the right-hander back to work. That one misses. And that's ball one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one's in there, and the count even at one.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And a swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Murakami in now, takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Fouled off left side.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. And here's a 3-2.
And it was a ball.
DeGrom settles under this one. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Fought off foul. Santana makes the play, and it's out number 3. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that's strike 1. Soto, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup.
Okay, I gotta put something in there.
The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That's strike 1. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. Out of here. Francisco Lindor sends it out, and they boost their lead. It's 4-2. Here's some real power at the plate. Munetaka Murakami. In the air, out towards right center. Hunter makes the grab for the second out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
And ball 1. That's in there. 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up. Top of inning number 7. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a ball.
Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2.
2-2 the count.
Check swing, no appeal. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a bouncer. Whips it across, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Lindor up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And here it comes. That misses the zone, ball 2. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Francisco Lindor takes him deep, and they close the gap. It's 4-3. Here's Ketel Marte. Swings through that one, 0-1. Center field. Chisholm gets under it, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and now Yoan Moncada.
The designated hitter, Yoan Moncada.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Soto back to work. And that one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And here's the first baseman, Robinson Cano. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one the other way. Nice grab. Not in time. He's safe.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Just squibbed it the other way and beat the shift. I'm not sure that's exactly what he was trying to do, but it'll work almost every time with the defense shifted to the pull side.
On the mound now, number 78. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. And fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Lindor to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2. We go to the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Line drive, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That was almost a blast.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are cut on and miss. Struck him out, and now 1 away. Here's Matt Chapman. First pitch just misses.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here's a swing and a drive. This one headed down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. Out of here. Matt Chapman hits one out, and that gives him a lead. It's 5-4. 1 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter. Munetaka Murakami, 1 for 3.
Oh, it was almost another.
Murakami on the move towards foul ground and puts the squeeze on that. 2 down. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed. Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jeff McNeil. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Young.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The 1-0. That one hit to right. Trout sizing it up, makes the grab on the run, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Trout swings through it for strike 1. Chop back up the middle. And a couple of quick outs.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Chisholm, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And it's 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The tying run at the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the dirt. Sends it to first, and that's the inning. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Billy.
The pitch.
Wagner.
Makes the catch.
Late.
1 away.
Kinda late on that.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Hunter stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next one in the dirt.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Next one is off the plate. 3-0. Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
That ball has just been voted off the island. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-4. Marte at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And the next pitch is way outside. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Them don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas. Breaking down the young and what I owed him.
And welcome back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses, and now 3-1. kicks and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Murakami at the plate now, and that's inside. They turn things over to the southpaw, Jose Alvarado.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And that one almost got him. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
So it's about to be over.
The 3-1. Swing
No,
and a miss. He was late.
I need to put a
2.
chickpea burger in.
And a swing and a miss.
I need to put a chickpea burger in.
Now it's the second baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hunter in pursuit. Long run, tracks it down. 2 away
Are
now.
you doing it, or I'll do it in like literally a second?
Here is
be in the top
Moncada,
rack of that.
the switch hitter batting right. First pitch, and he just misses. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Now fly ball to right center. Hunter in pursuit. This one is over. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you.
It's gotta do 6 minutes each.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
Here's Victor Robles.
Leading off for Chicago, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And we are underway. In the air to left center. Griffey in pursuit. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's a big power threat. Zach Veen. First offering in the dirt. And there's a ball. One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. Righty to the plate. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Bangs off the wall. Veen into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
In the air out to center. Griffey in pursuit. Racing, makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third. Coming home. Mazeroski with a relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. Back here at Fenway Park, leading off, Jerry Hairston Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Here comes a pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And now the shortstop, Michael Young. That one clips the outside corner, and that is strike one.
Flip it.
And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
To third, Rosario. Whips it to first. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Ken Griffey Jr. at the plate now as he chases after that one. Strike two. 2 outs. Got it by him for the K. And we're back here at Fenway Park. New inning getting started. And now it's going to be Will Smith. Cavalli back to work. That one missed.
1-0.
And the 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Going to count 1 and 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Got him! One gone here. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And stepping in is the speedy Eggy Rosario. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Looked like it was a little bit up. Conforto over at first with 1 away. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next pitch misses inside. Now 2-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast. Isaac Paredes now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Just off the inside edge.
2-0.
Pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a run. It's 4-0. So the lineup flips over, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Flied out his first time. Just missed.
1-0.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-0.
That's inside. Ball.
Out towards right center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that'll end the... Back here in Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a speed threat, Julio Rodriguez. And that one is lifted in the air. Robles turns and moving to his left and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Next to hit, Bill Mazeroski. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Justin Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. So now a pinch hitter, Eugenio Suarez, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Slice down the right side.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next pitch is popped up. Rosario puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning.